Hello, everybody. Jack Olmsted. I'm digital reporter. I'm coming to you from Port Townsend, Washington, and today we have got a couple of very special guests. We got William Sobek and his father, Rusty, from Key West, Florida. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? How's the weather down there?
As the usual, hot and humidity.
Hot and humidity. And on the West Coast, coming from that sunshine belt in the Pacific Northwest, Sequim, Washington, we have McKenna Hastings and her sister Kendall Hastings. How's it going?
Good.
And how's the weather in Sequim, Washington today?
It's rainy
and cloudy.
Yeah.
Rainy and cloudy.
Well, it was.
Okay, well, thanks for the weather report. William, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into pickleball.
Well, the first time I saw pickleball was with my family. My parents were when I was 4.5 years old, and we went to Higgs Beach. That's where we play pickleball. And my parents, they first played tennis. And our friend Colleen, she showed us pickleball, and ever since we played pickleball, because yeah.
So at 4.5 years old, you got a pickleball paddle in your hand?
Yeah.
Rusty, why did you give him a pickleball paddle and not a tennis racket? Because you were playing tennis at the time.
Well, we played the tennis for fun, only with my wife, and that was usually Sundays early in the morning after sunrise when it wasn't too hot. Then this lady came and she told us to try the pickleball. And when she even mentioned this name, I said, no, I'm not playing any pickleball. You know, it was so funny name for me. So after like 3 weeks, we decided, well, yeah, let's try play some pickleball. So yeah, and it was a cool game. Especially, I've been playing actually ping pong for like 20 years in Europe. So you know, I decided the pickleball between the tennis and the ping pong, it's something would really match me to play. And William was young, 4 years old, and I couldn't let him to stay at home by himself. So every time I've been playing, I took him with me. So you know, that's how he started. And he had the pickleball paddle, and we played always for a little bit. So yeah, that was his start.
Well, and you, off camera, you were telling me about what kind of a student William is. Can you kind of give us an idea of his academic achievements?
William?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, William, I think you can say something what happened last year in your school. How's good student you are?
Well, I'm a very good student. Most of the teachers like me. I'm like one of their best students.
He had the straight A's every quarter, so every year at the end of the year, he received awards for every class, and the best one, the principal award, as the best student of all 6th graders in this local school. So yeah, he is a very, very good student.
Sounds like you're a high achiever, William.
Mm-hmm.
Do you push yourself? Do you like to push yourself to be better?
I like to challenge myself with other students to see how good I could do.
And so you're 11 years old. What do you want to be when you grow up at this stage?
I don't know. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up.
Do you play any other sports?
Not really, because I don't have PE at school. Because I did not sign up for it. The only thing I do is play pickleball. That's all.
So there's no baseball, there's no soccer, there's no basketball.
Well, he
There's
played soccer a couple of years ago. but there is no time. I mean, he's coming from school 4:30, then is the homework, then when we play some pickleball, and it's evening already. So there's not really time to do a lot of other sports.
When you say you play pickleball, is this every day, 7 days a week? And how long do you play? Do you play games or you do drills?
It's about 4 days a week we're playing, and we starting with some lesson like some drills. Yes, of course. At the end we have a few games for fun. But yeah, he's practicing right now the drills too. It's not only about the games. And we playing before school, sometimes after school, depends on also my schedule. So yeah, when we have a time, we go into play.
Kendall, McKenna, do you have any questions for William? And then we'll start talking to you.
Okay.
See, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What is your favorite food? Oh, I said that.
Whoa. Well, I think my favorite food is a bacon cheeseburger. I don't know. I like lots of food.
You eat a lot.
But I don't really, yeah. Sort of.
That's his favorite food, but he doesn't have it often. It's really rare. When I'm buying burgers, I'm not really the person who's buying burgers.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite food is a bacon burger.
Yeah.
You have any other questions?
I don't think so.
Not this time. Okay, so the spotlight is on you guys. The Hastings sisters from Sequim, Washington. Tell us about yourself. How did you guys get involved with pickleball?
Okay, so our dad played pickleball in high school, and so then later on he started to play tennis, and so our family became like a tennis family, but we really couldn't really play together because we were really like different like levels and like abilities.
Yeah.
So then we were.
Then my dad started going down to. Oh, geez. Okay. He started going down to third and fourth. Well, he played pickleball, and because he was pretty much the top dog of tennis, so he wanted a little bit more competition. So then he started playing pickleball, and then he got us into it about 2 years ago, and then 2 or 3, yeah, and then we just loved it.
Okay, how about school? How do you like school? What kind of students are you?
Explain your age and
Okay, so I'm in 5th grade, and I'm in high cap. I usually get 4s because we don't do A's. It's just 4 is the highest you can get. And yeah,
You're a good student at most of the time.
most.
And then I'm in 7th grade, and so I do pretty well in school. I usually get pretty much all A's except like 1B, usually. So.
Favorite subject? Do you guys have a favorite subject?
Math, all the way.
I probably like language arts, but it's probably because of the teacher that I have for language arts. So.
Okay, here's the big question. What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Probably a teacher, just not with little kids. Oh my gosh, those kids will ruin you. Gee.
I probably want to do something in like merchandising, something like that.
Okay, well, William, do you have any questions for the Hastings sisters?
No.
should ask what is the favorite food too.
Nah.
Okay, I'll ask it. What are your favorite foods? Billy wants to know. We all want to know what your favorite foods are.
Ice cream.
Want me to go first?
Okay. Yeah.
Spicy basil noodles.
Which is Thai food.
Thai food.
And my probably favorite type of food is probably Thai food. But my favorite dish that's Thai food is probably like curry, some type like curry.
Okay, well, we're going to be talking about medals now. So, William, I wonder if you can show us your medals. Here they come. Okay, here we're going to go one at a time, or
This one was the first tournament what I did outside of Key West. It was the Canadian Nationals, and I got first place for Junior Singles Champion 2015.
so that was last year.
Yeah.
Are you going back there?
We're playing on the West Coast this year, and
West Coast.
It's only one nationals. Yes.
I see.
This is all parts. And then these are all parts of the this is my second tournament, the 2015 Nationals, the United States in Arizona, Casa Grande. So I got 2 silvers and 1 bronze. I got second place in the men's singles 14 and under. Men's doubles 14 and under for second place, and for bronze mixed doubles 18 and number 18 and under. And then this one is the Naples one, my third one, and it was 19 plus singles, US Open.
So you played in the 19 plus singles?
Well, yes.
Why were you in such a high age bracket? You're 11 years old.
Well, because
There was no juniors competition. They started the 19 plus, so that was the only opportunity for him to play, and that's the 19 plus.
And you medaled. You didn't just play. You medaled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the competition? Did you feel as though you had a chance when you were told that you were going to be playing in 19 plus?
Well, I thought of a little chance, maybe playing to the sides more faster, because I'm fast and maybe I could hit and return the ball quicker. But the first game, all my games, I played 3 games. I lost 2 and I won 1 once, but they were very close games. And the first game I lost, it was against a guy from 30 years old, because we since you could only play in one category, there was the men's open singles, and that's what most people or most men did, and they put me into 19 plus, 25 plus, and 30 plus, and so I played people who are 10 years older than me. Yeah.
Well, if they're 30 years old, that's 20 years older than you.
Yeah, what they did for the age brackets, they put 3 categories together: 19 plus, 25 plus, 30 plus, actually maybe 35. So like 4 categories together, and depends on the results, they figured out William was third in the 19 plus. It was a little complicated over there, but I mean they figured out something. He didn't play really much people with 19 from 19 to 25. He had even older. Like he said 30. There was one like 26, I think, and I don't even remember the other one.
Now you're playing singles, is that right?
Yeah, singles. Yeah.
And so, what strategy did you have going in? You just felt that you could get him with your speed?
Yeah. They hit it to the sides more and like quickly, so they had to run and lose more energy than they just.
What a strategy!
Do you remember your bronze medal match? Can you talk a little bit about that?
The bronze for.
The match.
Yeah, the last
The last
match.
one.
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah, it was. It was close. I had some to the right side of the court because he keeps on going to the middle into the net. I got some like 3 times on the right, and I made one short, so he wasn't able to get it. And another one I finished to the other side. He played mostly tennis. So yeah, the spin, the top spin, and keeps on hitting me to the sides more, and I cannot really get around them that much. Only a few times. But now I know like what happened, and I should have made more to his backhand, more lower than I should have made a high for him to smash at me.
Do you put topspin on your forehands?
Yes, almost every single time. Unless if I have to run, I make a dink or like a spin to make like barely just jump over, or yeah.
You like doubles or singles?
I like singles because in doubles, it's about you and also your partner. So like sometimes when I play here in Key West, they don't go for me. They just go to the weaker player right next to me. So you barely do anything. That's kind of what happened in the Casa Grande for mixed doubles. They mostly went to my partner. Even if I'm small, they still went to her, and it was also her first time. So.
But you got you medaled, is that right?
Yeah.
You mixed doubles, Casa Grande 2015, the Nationals. Do you guys have any questions for William? They're in rainy, overcast Sequim.
So for at Nationals, did you play with Jack, right, for men's doubles?
Men's doubles, yes.
Because I played with him for mixed doubles.
Okay.
Kendall, you got to have a question here.
Oh. I know my voice is
Because he died for the ball.
Have you ever hit in around the post? Like,
not really. Hit around the poles?
No,
or like around the nets?
No, because we're playing on a tennis courts right here, so you know the nets are much longer than pickleball.
And you haven't done that in a tournament yet.
No, I didn't. For our courts here, the tennis courts, it's actually kind of good because for me, I keep on hitting that white the white parts on the top most of the time. So when I play in a normal one, I make it over much more. Because the courts are more smaller and less longer.
How's your backhand to your forehand?
My backhand is okay. I think my forehand is much better, but my backhand most of the time I spin, so like I like flick my wrist more, so they go away from the court more.
And you have a two-handed backhand, is that correct?
I'm not strong enough to do one. Only if I like same as forehand. If I run and I just make a slight, I just have to reach for it. That's only one. I can't.
Okay, so the Hastings sisters, do you want to talk about your medals?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So in nationals, I got these 2 bronze medals. So my first one with mixed doubles, I barely got to hit the ball because I played with a person that hadn't played in a tournament before, so they just completely played it.
Okay. And then your second one.
Oh. And then my junior girls singles. Yeah.
No, that's mixed double. That's
Spanish. Oh wait. Oh yeah, doubles. Oh. Okay. I played with my sister with that, and it was just a really tough drop. There were only 2 teams, and we had to play Rachel and Lee Ellen. No. Yeah, Lee Ellen.
Yeah.
And that was hard.
Okay.
We came close.
And then a medal from nationals for me was first place for junior mixed doubles, and that was with Jack. And then my other medal was the juniors doubles with Kendall. It was pretty good for how old we were at that time. And then I got 3rd place in junior girls singles.
So when you medaled with your sister, you were 12 and your sister was 10? Yes.
And then some other ones. We get some from Sequim tournaments.
Which are small, so.
And then we have this and some more.
Talk about Albany and Ben.
Okay.
So, which one?
Valley and the Valley.
Okay,
This is for, we played 3-0 together in the women's doubles for Rally in the Valley, which is in Oregon, in Albany. And we got there, which is pretty good, because I think that one was really hot, right? It was like around like 100 degrees. There were like heat strokes going on. So we did pretty good for that tournament.
And that was, and then I had the honor of playing with my grandpa, and he's 74 years old, and we actually got 3rd place. We were in the winners bracket for a pretty long time, but then when we lost to the 1st place team and the 2nd place team, so that was a double whammy.
And then Ben played against your grandma.
And then in Bend, which was a pretty I played with my grandma.
Okay.
It's against
You played single.
Oh, I did. Oh, I thought that was okay. And
I wonder if you can move the camera a little bit because you're off screen.
Is that better?
Move it so that we get more of Kendall. And there you go. That's the way we want to go. There you go. Okay, go ahead. So you play. Are you talking about singles or you're playing with your grandmother?
singles.
Singles.
Against.
And you also, I think, were in a tournament in Centralia. Do you have any medals from Centralia? The International Indoor Championships.
We do, but I just
I don't know where they are.
Like they're.
I don't know.
Do you know how many medals you have? Did you count them? Do you have a list?
No.
Should.
Well, we usually get together. We usually get about 5 in each tournament. So we should probably have 25 together. Probably.
Is this it?
No, that's not it. Wait, I don't think. No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Focus.
So we usually
Focused.
We usually have 25. I'm assuming right now together.
So Kendall, you brought up a real interesting point. How do you focus on your game? Because there's so many distractions going on in a tournament for you.
Okay. Well, there's some wackos on the bench, which is my family, cheering me on, which I appreciate. Really, it's just me and my paddle out there, and I don't really focus on anybody except my opponent. Yeah.
McKenna, do you have a problem focusing? It doesn't sound like it.
I actually do have a problem focusing, just playing for fun. But then if it's a tournament, I'm pretty good about staying focused and just trying to play as good as I can.
And can you guys describe your strokes? Are you putting topspin on your forehands and talk about your forehand compared to backhand?
So, I usually don't put any topspin, but I do have a two-handed backhand most of the time. But I can do both. But since I play tennis, I mostly do a two-handed backhand for ground strokes.
Ground strokes. And I also have a two-handed backhand, but my forehand is way stronger.
So was mine.
My backhand is okay. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you guys tend to hit to your opponent's backhand?
We always tried to.
Yeah.
But it's better. It's hard if they're on the alley is the backhand. Cause I'd rather have it hit it in, but to the forehand than hit it out. So that's what's kind of hard about trying to hit it to the backhand sometimes.
Okay, here's the big question. How's your third shot drop?
Mine's pretty good. I have my good games and my bad games like pretty much everybody. With my bad games, I have to hit it cross court for my third shot drop. What the heck did I just say?
Okay. And then for my third shot, it's pretty good, but I try to be too perfect so it hits, so really comes really close to the net and almost hits the net, or it's too high up and they just put it away sometimes. So it needs work though, but it's a lot better than it was.
William, do you have any questions?
No.
No. How's your third shot drop?
Me? Well, I don't really drop the ball. Mostly I hit it to the baselines because if I drop it and they return it, and if I do like a mistake, they can finish the ball. So mostly I try to do the baselines, and it'll be much easier for me to return it than volleying it, than making them in the kitchen area. Yeah.
So would you label yourself a banger? You like to hit the ball hard?
Well, sometimes I do, but mostly I play placement. Like if I hit it hard, I have like some reason why I hit it hard. Like maybe they're in the kitchen and I'm trying to make them go back to the baseline. Yeah. So, yeah.
Who are some of your pickleball heroes?
My dad. And maybe the Elliots.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Elliots?
Well, they are a great family. They travel to go to other pickleball, and they're very good.
The Elliott family. Are they located in Florida?
They live in the Villages. I beat Rachel, and it was that Rachel's Josh in the Canadian Nationals.
Okay, Kendall and McKenna, pickleball heroes.
Well, definitely my parents, my grandma, my grandpa, and then Brian Ashworth, and Weston.
Insane for me.
Yeah.
Really? Well, why don't you talk, since you brought up Brian, can you tell us a little bit about your manual for Brian?
Yeah. So
Let me see if I can pull. I'm going to see if I can put it up on the screen. I've got a. Let me see here. Let me try to find it. Here you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we were at the Centralia tournament, and it was just like a practice. It was late at night, and they were just practicing. No, this is where it all started. Okay. It was late at night, and Brian was just playing for fun. I think it was with Wes, I'm pretty sure. And a couple of words slipped out. And so it was after, and that was the night, the picture that you're showing, that was the night where it was just for fun. And then
I had an idea to like give him soap to wash out his mouth. And then I thought, well, she helped too. We thought that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we're here now.
Slide that.
Okay.
That's Jack if he's on.
are you on?
Oh, Jack, we just logged in on the laptop. Do you see them?
Yes. Well, I still see them on the phone.
Okay. Should I turn the phone off because they're on the laptop now?
Well, you're not logged in on the laptop. Sure. We can try. We just see you on the phone, not on the laptop.
Oh.
And actually, before you turn off the laptop, and we'll get back to Brian. Now you're logged on. Now I see you. Now you're on 2, and that's okay. It's okay that you can be on 2. I wonder if you can take your phone and just take us out to your pickleball court and give us a little tour of your facilities. Give us a little tour.
Okay.
Okay, Kendall.
I'm just going there.
Okay.
Okay.
Kendall, turn the screen around so you can see. So this is our backyard, what it looks like. The pickle court. And so we usually play out here like usually like 4 to 5 times a week, depending on the weather. And so that's our backyard.
That's pretty cool, and we can see the clouds, the rain clouds.
Yeah.
Is it very windy there?
It's not very windy right now.
It's idle down.
Yeah, but it was pretty windy like a while ago. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, I guess you're leaving us outside?
Yeah, back in.
Okay, now I guess you can flick to the computer if you want. William, do you have any questions? Don't want to leave you out.
No questions again. I don't know.
Rusty, you have any questions?
Not really, but I have to comment. That's very pretty to have a pickleball court by the house.
Can I hang up this one?
Yeah, you can turn off their cell phone. We're getting feedback.
We can even see that. We can see what's on your screen.
Yes. If she can turn off her phone, then, well, that's, okay, problem solved. Okay, so you were talking about Brian before you gave us the tour.
Yeah. So then we came up with the idea, instead of going out and buying soap for his mouth, we just decided to just make him a book about words that you can use instead of cussing. So the 2 words that he slipped out were the F word and, yeah, he did, and
The S.
then the S word, the SH word. And so we made that list for him of words that he could use instead of cussing.
So these are some pretty interesting words here. Snickerdoodles.
Yeah.
How did you come up with snickerdoodles? Who came up with that one?
I think you did, Kendall.
Because I have these own words that I used to. I like snickerdoodles. They're good.
So when you have a moment that is, things aren't going your way, which words do you use from the list?
I usually use snitzel.
I usually use pooper scooper. Oh, that's like my favorite one.
Really? You go pooper scooper?
Yeah. That's what I usually say.
Yeah.
That is a mouthful.
Yeah.
Pooper scooper.
So we're now joined by Allison. You were the person behind the phone, and you got us going on your computer.
Yes, I had the girls here on the phone, and then I was trying to log in. For some reason, Google Chrome disappeared, and it wasn't working, so now we're up and running. So I apologize for the technical issues earlier.
What is it like raising a couple of pickleball prodigies?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. My husband and I, played a lot of tennis, and then just started transitioning to pickleball a few years ago, and built this house, and it was always our dream to have a pickleball court in our backyard or some sort of sports court. So we've built the house a few years ago. And the best thing about pickleball is the people, just traveling around. Everybody is so warm and friendly and encouraging. And one of our highlights was down at the Bend tournament where Kendall was playing in the mixed doubles 3-0 finals with Kale Klein, and it was great because you look around and a bunch of national champions are there. They could have packed up and gone home for the evening, but they were there just encouraging and supporting the young kids. So it's quite a bit of fun just with the people and just how friendly everybody is.
Now, both of your daughters play with your parents.
Yes. Yes, my mom is 71, and this was the first tournament in Centralia a month ago where Kendall and my mom played together, and that was at the 3-5 level. And then my dad has had some knee surgeries and knee replacements, so he's back on the court, so it's been fun for him to get out there and play. So he's done tournaments with each of our girls as well.
Here's a picture of, I think, Kendall and your mother.
Yes, that's my mom, Beverly.
There she is. And I think you were in a tournament where you were playing against your mom and Kendall?
That was just a local tournament here in Sequim. So it's nothing, listed on the pickleballtournaments.com. It's just more of a local tournament. So sometimes I'll play with my mom. Sometimes the girls will play together. So we just kind of mix it up a little bit.
What's it like when you have to play against each other in a tournament?
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
Is it just like playing in your backyard?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Oh, William, you have any questions?
No.
Any questions from Key West? No. Well, let's talk about your trip. You got a trip coming up. You're putting everything in a suitcase, and you're off tomorrow.
Yep.
Where are you going?
Well, we're flying to Denver first. I had some business to do for one day for the first day, and the second day we're going to already play pickleball over there. And we do some national park trip over there on the West Coast. So it's going to be 5 weeks, so that's a lot of places we're going to see.
5 weeks. What states are you going to?
We're starting in Colorado, then we go to Arizona, Utah, Nevada, California, and then we're going to heading north from Sun Lake. We're going to Canada, so we're going to miss Oregon and Washington, but that's going to be that era when we go up north to play the tournament, and we're going back to Denver through Montana and south to see some the Yellowstone and the other parks there.
So Kendall and McKenna, I know you guys are going to be playing some tournaments in Oregon. Can you kind of make a pitch for these guys to join you in a tournament in Oregon?
Right. The bad news is with the Canadian Open, it's the same weekend as the Oregon State Games, just outside of Portland. So we went back and forth which event, to play in, just because they're going up to Canada is a little farther for us. But the one of the best ones is the Bend tournament. It's a regional tournament in mid-August down in Bend, Oregon, and that's a lot of fun to play in. And then our first pickleball tournament ever was in Albany, Oregon, at the Rally in the Valley, and that's been a fun one for us as well.
And so we're talking about trips. You guys got a trip coming up on the 19th. Talk a little bit about that.
So my parents were celebrating their 50th anniversary, and my parents wanted to take everybody to Hawaii to celebrate. So it's the three of us and my husband, Doug, and then I have one brother and his wife and 2 kids, and then my mom and dad. So there are 10 of us. So we're going to be in Maui for a week and then over to Kauai. So we've connected up with Jack Hodges, who's the ambassador over in Hawaii, in Kauai, so we're going to get together and play when we're over in Hawaii.
Are you packing tape and a tape measure just in case you can't find pickleball courts?
My husband will probably pack all of that stuff.
And everybody's going to take a paddle. Your mother, father, the kids.
Yes, we will. No, we're packing paddles. Oh, not my brother's daughter is only 4, so she's not packing a paddle. But we'll have enough paddles for us to play.
I guess you have to wait until she's 4.5 before she gets her paddle like William.
That's right. That's right. Well, I was listening to the conversation earlier, and that's very impressive that William beat the Elliott kids with Rachel and Josh. Those are some tough junior competitors. So good job, William.
Thanks.
Are you playing? Who are you playing with up at Nationals?
I don't know.
You mean the Canadian Nationals right now?
Yes, the Canadian Nationals.
Oh, he's going to play. There is no juniors category, so he is going to play with me the pros men's doubles. So that's going to be first time we're going to play together in this national base thing. So he needs to jump to pro category with me, and then he plays his singles. They don't have the age brackets, but they play the levels bracket. So he is 4.0, so he is going to play that category, 4.0. And
Okay.
I'm going to play my singles pros and the doubles with him. So we're going to be there just for a couple of days, you know, just Friday and Saturday, and then we just continue on our trip.
And so neither of you are playing mixed doubles?
We're playing mixed doubles, but we have problems to find the partners for us, you know, to have some competitive partners.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I played the Nationals in Canada with my wife, and she's not playing pickleball. So just I had this like for practicing over there, but you know, for us it's tough to get in that community of the pickleballers, mostly in the West Coast, you know.
Right.
Because they matching the doubles together, they know each other, you know, and as you see in the results, you got still same people there. So,
Mm-hmm.
so we try to sneak somehow into these players, you know, slowly. So yeah, for us it's also tough to play a lot of tournaments outside of Key West. The schedule is terrible, a lot of work. So if we have a chance. We go on a vacation somewhere. I always look if there in that area it's any tournament, and we're lucky always we see some of the Canada Nationals over there for that time, and it's not many tournaments like in July, for example. So yeah, we're glad we can have some tournaments to play as a part of the vacation and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Nationals are coming up in November. Everybody's got partners? Everybody's going?
Not at all. We playing. I signed William for singles, men's doubles, and mixed doubles. But for both doubles, he's still looking for partners.
Is that in the junior division?
Yeah, junior division. For men's doubles, he might play with Kyle. You mentioned him earlier, Klein. I think his mom is trying to contact me several times about it, so I think that's going to be no problem. For mixed, last year when he played in Nationals, he has to play the category 15 to 18 because there was a girl 17 years old, so he had to step up, and she was kind of newbie. To play anyway, so yeah, there is still open window for a girl with him to play.
Okay. Well, just a thought is Kendall is already going to be playing with Cale Klein in mixed doubles, And McKenna played with Jack Munro last year, and they won the gold medal in their category. And we're waiting to hear back from Jack to see if they're going to be going or not. But if Jack is not available, then if it works out, I can, contact you through Facebook, and McKenna would be available to play with William.
Nice.
So, yeah, I had just talked to Jack's mom, Nicole, about 2 weeks ago just to see if they were going or not. But she said she's going to let me know the end of the month, so I can contact you and let you know.
Absolutely, that would be very nice.
Okay, right, because it's weird when I was talking about nationals and with your son William playing up, the girls never played against him in mixed doubles because, like you mentioned, he was playing in the 15 to 18 category, and our girls were in the lower category, and then obviously, not doing singles or doubles against each other. So I think we saw you around there, but never, had a.
I recognize you too from that place. There was not too many juniors players, so yeah, I recognize.
And it's also nice this year that they're having 2 days for the junior events, because last year it was such a long day to play. We got there super early, and then people were still playing until 8 o'clock at night. So it's nice to see that they made that adjustment for next year, or for this coming year, that they're just doing the doubles on Saturday, and then they're doing the junior singles on Sunday, so they can split.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That's much better than last year. William was playing the finals, the single finals, till maybe 9 o'clock at the evening. But
Okay, yeah.
oh no, it was so cold already.
Yeah, it was. And then I think is that several people, right, because I remember they were wanting, a lot of people were ready to go, but there were still some junior matches going on, so they had a picture done, but I think not all the juniors were in the picture because people were still playing.
Yep.
How long are you going to be at Nationals, Rusty?
Say again the question?
How long are you going to be in Arizona for the Nationals in November?
Oh, yeah. Okay. We come in probably for the first weekend. I know they starting the games on Saturday or maybe Friday. I don't know, Saturday. But we try to leave Key West on Saturday, and we might have 2 days to get there. The first matches for us are on Monday, so we're going to be there for a whole week actually. Playing, yes, for a whole week.
How about the Hastings family? How long are you going to be there?
So we're going to be down there for 10 days. We're going to, Southwest is having a great sale on airline tickets, so we just got our tickets, so we're flying out Thursday night, which is November 3rd, and then we'll fly back late, like a 9 p.m. flight on the 13th. So we'll be there for 10 days.
Great. Well, maybe you guys can go out for noodles and burgers.
That's right. Cheeseburgers and Thai food.
And Thai food, that's right. You can mix it up a little bit. See? We got something going here. Before we leave, we've been talking for an hour. Time flies when you're having fun, guys. Before we go, I was wondering if you can show off your paddles and give us a little pitch on why you like your paddles. William, I guess you could go first here. You got your paddle up.
Well, I like my paddle because my favorite color is green, and I think like yellow goes good with green. And also, I am sponsored by ProLite. So
Good.
How's the sweet spot of your paddle? Is it easy to hit your sweet spot?
yeah, it's very it's good to hit. You don't have to hit it that hard or too soft. It's good for me. Also, the grip is very good.
Is it long enough for you to put 2 hands on it for your backhand?
Sort of. A little bit.
Okay, so you like your paddle because of the colors. Okay, the girls.
Girls, go.
Okay. So I like my paddle because the weight of it is pretty good. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. And I really do like the design of the paddle. And also we're sponsored by Selkirk.
And also, what I really do like about it is just like the power that you can get with it. So.
And also it's good for dinking too. Like it's not just good for power.
So you brought up dinking. What are some of your dinking techniques? Tips?
A lot depends on like the footwork. You don't want to get caught up, like have them hitting it at your feet. You want to be right next to the line. So if they do pop it up too high when you're dinking, you can just go in with a quick shaboom. And then, yeah, just don't have a huge wind up. Just do it soft and have a lot of patience.
William, do you have any last words? Anything you'd like to sign off with?
I don't know. No.
No, okay. Okay, that's okay. You guys got anything you want to say before we sign off?
So did William just finish 6th grade? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going into 7th. So we have Kendall's going into 6th grade next year, and then William in 7th grade, and McKenna in 8th grade. So just wanted to get that figured out.
Okay, if nobody has any more questions, thanks so much for spending this time with us. East Coast, West Coast, girls, boys, dads, moms, and enjoy playing pickleball and your vacations. That should be very exciting.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you guys.
You too. And I'll let you know about nationals for William and McKenna if that works out.
It would be great. Thank you so much.
Okay.